There are days in a business that don't follow the trend line. Not the steady quarter-over-quarter growth that financial models project. Not the gradual climb that discipline and consistency produce, though those matter enormously. Something else entirely, a day, a week, a window where the numbers move in a way that can only be described as a spike. Where orders arrive faster than you can process them. Where the notification sound becomes a rhythm. Where something you made or built or offered suddenly reaches the people it was always meant for. Welcome to Quantum Wealth Lab. What we are building today is not hustle motivation. This is not a session about working harder or posting more frequently or optimizing another funnel. You probably already know what to do operationally. What this session addresses is something below that layer, the vibrational frequency you are broadcasting as the owner, the operator, the creative force behind your enterprise. Vibrational frequency alignment is not mysticism. It is the practical understanding that your internal state shapes your outputs in ways that are measurable and consequential. The copy you write when you believe something is going to break through reads differently to algorithms and to humans than the copy you write from desperation or doubt. The offer you make when you are genuinely excited about what you have built lands differently than the offer you make when you are performing excitement while quietly bracing for rejection. People sense the difference. They cannot always name it, but they feel it in the quality of your confidence, the specificity of your language, the implicit invitation in how you present your work, and they respond to it. The sales volume spike protocol is designed to align your frequency right now, today, with the version of your business that is already experiencing surge. Not to trick yourself into false confidence. To activate the genuine, grounded certainty that what you have built has real value, and that value is ready to find its audience at scale. We run through 7 layers. Your identity as someone whose business breaks through, the felt experience of surge abundance, the decisive action posture that creates momentum, gratitude for what is already moving, the deep worthiness of visible success, a future self who has lived the spike and knows its texture, and an integration that makes the whole frequency sustainable. Headphones in, shoulders back, let's go. You are someone who builds things that break through. Not eventually, not when the conditions are perfect, not after you have fixed the 17 things you are currently aware need fixing. Right now, as you are, with what you have. The person whose business experiences a volume spike is not a different species from you. They are not smarter, more connected, or further along than you imagine them to be. They are simply someone who got the alignment right, who brought their genuine conviction about their product or service into the same room as their audience at the right moment. And that alignment is available to you. You built something real. Something that solves a real problem, meets a real need, offers a real value to the specific humans it is designed to serve. That realness is the core. Everything else, the platform, the algorithm, the campaign, is amplification. Amplification works when there is something genuine to amplify. You are the person who made the thing, who stayed with it through the slow periods, who kept showing up when the numbers were flat and the feedback was quiet and the comparison to everyone else's highlight reel was the loudest voice in the room. That person, the one with the staying power, the one who built something real, is exactly the kind of person whose business spikes. Because staying power and genuine value, given enough surface area, eventually reach the people who need them. I am someone whose business breaks through. My work is real, and my audience is waiting. I align fully with the surge that is already moving toward me. Picture the day the spike happens. You wake up to notifications you don't immediately understand, too many to make sense of before coffee. You open the dashboard and the number is wrong. Wrong in the best possible way. Orders, views, shares, conversions, whatever your particular metric for momentum, running at a multiple of what a normal day looks like. Feel what happens in your chest. There is a particular quality to this feeling, different from relief, different from simple happiness. It is the feeling of validation meeting momentum, of the belief you held privately through all the quiet days, being confirmed by the external world in a way that is undeniable and measurable. You handle it with more calm than you expected, because the frequency you have built in sessions like this one has already practiced receiving it. You are not scrambling, you are executing. You know what to do because you have imagined this moment enough times that the operational path is clear. The messages come in, real people telling you that your thing found them at exactly the right moment, that it helped, that it was exactly what they needed, that they shared it with someone who needs it too. This is not just revenue. This is reach. This is what it feels like to have your work escape the small room you've been building it in and enter the world at the scale it was always designed for. Stay here, let your body learn this frequency. This is what surge feels like from the inside. Frequency without action is daydreaming. You know this. The spike does not come to people who are perfectly aligned and sitting still. It comes to people who are aligned and moving, who are creating surface area, who are putting things into the world consistently enough that when the moment of ignition arrives, there is fuel to catch. So here is the question. What is the one thing that, if you did it today, would increase the exposure of your offer? Not overhaul your entire strategy, not rebuild your brand from scratch. The one thing. The post you have been half-writing for 3 days. The email to a potential partner you have been overthinking. The product description you know is underselling what you built. The testimonial you have been meaning to request from a happy customer. That thing, that is your action from this session. High-volume moments are often preceded by a single act of aligned courage, not a massive strategic pivot, but one clear, confident move made from a place of genuine belief in the value of what you offer. Sometimes it's a piece of content that hits differently because you wrote it from full conviction rather than marketing formula. Sometimes it's a simple share from the right person at the right moment because you asked directly rather than hoping they would notice. You cannot fully control the spike, but you can create the conditions that make it possible. You can keep moving, keep building, keep offering, and stay in the frequency that makes the ignition moment recognizable when it arrives. One thing today, move. The surge has already happened. In the timeline where it is complete, you are grateful for every layer of it. Thank the slow days, the ones that felt like nothing was working, where the data was flat and the silence from the audience felt personal. Those days built something essential, the discipline to keep creating without external validation as fuel. That discipline is precisely what made the spike sustainable when it arrived, because people who only create during surge stop creating, and people who stop creating never spike twice. Thank the customers who showed up before the breakthrough, the early ones, the people who found you when you were still figuring out how to talk about what you built. They gave you feedback, real-world signal about what resonated and what fell flat. They shaped the offer into what it became when it finally broke through. Thank the version of yourself who stayed, who kept the store open, the product listed, the content going out, even when the math didn't justify it. That version of you made a bet on your own work at a moment when the evidence wasn't conclusive, and that bet paid. The gratitude here is not performative. It is the recognition that the spike was not random. It was built, day by someone who refused to stop. And that someone is you. Thank you for staying. The surge knows your name. You are allowed to want a lot of people to buy your thing. This might need to sit for a moment, because there is a particular flavor of self-sabotage that operates in exactly this space. The place where ambition meets visibility, where a larger audience means more exposure to both enthusiasm and criticism, where success at scale requires you to hold a sense of your own value in front of strangers who have not chosen to know you yet. Some part of you has decided, quietly, without announcement, that wanting to go viral, wanting a spike, wanting a surge is somehow greedy or presumptuous. or tempting fate in a way that will invite the universe to knock you back down. That part is wrong, and it is keeping your volume low. The business that breaks through serves more people. Full stop. If what you have built is genuinely valuable, and it is, then more people buying it is not a vanity metric. It is your work doing what you designed it to do, at the scale it was designed to do it. You deserve the surge. Not because you are the best, not because you have worked the hardest, not because you have suffered enough to earn it. Because what you built is real and real valuable things are supposed to reach the people who need them. Scaled success is not greed, it is your work fulfilling its purpose. You are worthy of the spike. Step forward to a version of you who has been through the spike. Not someone who is still in the middle of the surge, still processing it, still slightly disoriented by the volume. Someone who has lived it, integrated it, and moved forward from it. Someone for whom the spike is now a data point, a proven benchmark, rather than a distant aspiration. What is different about this person? They believe in the next one. That is the main thing. The first spike proved something that no amount of affirmation can manufacture on its own. External, measurable confirmation that the offer is real and the audience is there. Once you have that proof, your relationship with your own work changes permanently. You stop asking whether it's good enough. You start asking where else it should be. They also have a different relationship with slow days, because they know now, from direct experience, that slow days are not the signal. They were moving through quiet periods before the surge, and the surge came anyway. The slow day is not a verdict. It is a day. This future self is more generous with their confidence. They share their work with less equivocation. They pitch without the apologetic preamble that used to hedge against rejection before the sentence was even finished. They say, "Here is what this is and here is who it's for," with the calm authority of someone who has seen the numbers. You are growing into this person right now. Permission granted. Let everything from this session settle into a single frequency. You are someone whose work breaks through. You have felt the arrival of the surge, the specific texture of it, the notification rhythm, the calm execution, the confirmation that what you built was real. That feeling is now a body memory, not just an aspiration. You have identified the one action that creates surface area today. You have held gratitude for the slow days that built the discipline the spike will require. You have met the version of you who has lived the breakthrough and carries it as permanent evidence. What does this produce? Not arrogance, not detachment from the work that still needs doing. Something quieter and more durable. A settled certainty that the trajectory of your business includes moments of unexpected abundance. That the spike is not a fantasy. It is a natural consequence of real value meeting, aligned frequency meeting consistent action. The most important variable in this equation is frequency. Not follower count, not ad budget, not algorithm timing, though all of those matter. Frequency first. The internal state from which your content is created, your offers are made, your business is run. When that state is genuinely aligned with the value of what you have built, everything else becomes more efficient. You are operating from that state right now. Carry it forward. The spike is not coming. It is already in motion. Until next time, keep expanding. Here is your assignment from this session. Within the next hour, do the one thing you identified in Block 3. Not a planning document about it, the thing itself. Post the content. Send the email. Request the testimonial. Update the product description. Whatever it was. From the aligned frequency you just built, not from the planning mind that will spend another 3 days perfecting it. Aligned action taken from a fully calibrated state is almost always more effective than optimized action taken from doubt. Stop optimizing. Start publishing. And then I want to hear from you. The community question for this week: what was the biggest single day or single week sales spike you've ever experienced in your business? And what do you think caused it? What was different about that moment? Drop it in the comments. These stories are more valuable than any algorithm analysis because they reveal the pattern that data alone cannot capture. If this session was useful, subscribe. There is a full protocol library in this series, and each one builds on the last. Share this with one entrepreneur in your life who is grinding through a quiet period and needs a frequency recalibration. Until next time, keep expanding.